Okay, guys, welcome back to another live video. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. If you guys can see me, let me know. Give me a second, guys. I am trying to understand. Why is my computer overheating all of a sudden? Um, wow, my computer is overheating like crazy, but that's okay. Okay, so first of all, welcome back to the live. Right now, Bitcoin is currently sitting at 107,500. We are seeing quite the dump right now. It looks like Bitcoin right now is actually slipping right below the 200 moving average, which is obviously not the best sign for us traders, for us holders. The whole market is currently down. We got KDA in the green, up 0.21%, nothing too crazy, but overall the market is taking a dump. We got the S&P 500 currently dumping right now. You guys might not think this is not a big dump, but this is in fact a pretty significant dump for the S&P 500. I mean, we're talking about billions, if not trillions of dollars. For those of you guys who don't know, before I start this live, if you deposit $5,000, you could get up to a $1,000 bonus. This thing does end October 31st. Before you had to deposit $10,000 to get $1,000 bonus. Now all you have to do is deposit $5,000 and you could get a $1,000 bonus. So make sure you guys sign up. The links in the description below. And of course, if you guys do that, you guys can get access to my whole free VIP section on Discord right here. Would get access to some trade ideas, scalp signals, swing signals, market analysis, and VIP chat. Anyways, let me just drop the live right here on the Discord real quick. Let me just let people know we are here. Let me see if this works. Is the bull market over, guys? What is going on? I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, the bull market is over. Here's the thing. We are seeing some positive news. We're also seeing some negative news as well. Quantitative easing is not starting. Okay. I know a lot of people think that quantitative easing is starting. Quantitative easing is not necessarily starting. Let's open right here. I do want to open the trades. Maybe we're going to be taking some trades on this live right here. Here's the interesting part that's not so great. If we have a look right here, this is Ethereum on the daily time frame. Okay. First of all, the 5-minute time frame, it looks like we do want to slip through. This could be a W pattern, but it could also be a negative, M pattern, which when we usually do have these M patterns, something like that, we usually fall through, which could be happening. Now this is Ethereum right here on the daily time frame. We could see that Ethereum is at a pretty significant level. I mean, we're talking about 3,750. If Ethereum does lose the support right here, that's going to be bad news bears, and we're most likely going to come back down and retest this level at 3,315. If we have a look right here at Bitcoin, Bitcoin, in my opinion, needs to hold this level right here, a very, very, very important and crucial level on Bitcoin. If we have a look right here at the stochastic RSI, which is of course a important level, it looks like we were overbought right here. And what happens when we are overbought? Investors are pretty much selling. 2-day time frame does tell a different story though. The 2-day time frame looks like we do want to essentially roll back to the upside. And of course, on the weekly time frame, we are looking pretty oversold as well. So that's what's happening right here. On the weekly time frame, we need to be holding this level as well on Bitcoin. This could be a buy opportunity. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people are thinking that this is the end of the bull market. I think that this is just a correction. I don't think that this is the end of the bull market, in my opinion. The on the weekly time frame, the 50 moving average has been holding pretty well. And we came back a few times. We came back multiple times on the 50 moving average. We came back not a bunch of times, but we came back 1, 2, 3 times before going to the upside. So let's just zoom out real quick right here on the weekly time frame. We came back right here before exploding. We came back right here before exploding. We came back right here before exploding, and now we're coming back and retesting. So there's nothing really wrong with that. We saw it happening 3 times, and every time Bitcoin did come back down, and retest the 50 moving average since 2023, 2022. We've been pretty bullish. So in my opinion, until Bitcoin breaks below it on the weekly time frame, and I'm talking about like the bull market probably ends below $76,000. We enter a long-term cycle, $55,000. This is where we bottom, and then we just consolidate around this area, maybe go to 40,000. But I'm not going to predict what's going to happen in the next bear market. What I want to talk about is this right here. Okay, Ethereum is currently sitting at 3,748, which is a very important level as well. Okay, this is Ethereum right here on the weekly time frame. Ethereum is consolidating. We are in a massive bull flag for Ethereum. I am considering taking a long on Ethereum right now. I don't know if we're going to get this opportunity again, in my opinion. And we know we did see a few pumps in the past couple of weeks on Fridays, on Saturdays. So I would not be surprised if we see a massive wick to the upside, like we saw starting the end of last week. You guys can see what happened right here. Boom. We saw the week ended pretty bad, and then the week ended pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead right here and take a 15x long on ETH, just because I think this is a fantastic buying opportunity. I also think that we could see a quick wick to the bottom. Let's say 3,730 before going to the upside. I'm not gonna go 64x. I don't know why it's 64x right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna do 15x, okay? Because 15x has been the market is a little bit shaky right here. We're gonna use 75%. I do think, like I said, we're gonna come down a little bit, but I just don't see Ethereum coming down all the way to the 50 moving average. I don't see it happening. I mean, if we have a look right here, this is a pretty important support level. And in my opinion, I think this is just a fake out. We have been seeing some good news with the whole South Korea deal, Japan, and Donald Trump meeting with China. So we're seeing some pretty good positive news regarding that. Also, quantitative tightening is ending. Okay, that does not mean that quantitative easing is starting December 1st. It is ending December 1st, which is very good. I know a lot of people think that quantitative easing is going to start right away. It's not going to start right away, but it's obviously the start, and it's a pretty good sign, obviously. But if we have a look right here, we saw a few rejections on Ethereum. This all acted as a resistance, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a rejection right here as a support. Okay, we saw it 3 times. It has to hold. It just has to hold. I don't see it otherwise. If we don't hold and we do come back down below, I think this is ultimately the end of the bull market. But as of right now, we are not here. If we have a look at the total, guys, the total as well. If the total closes below 3.34, I do think this is the end of the bull market. But right now we are holding on the total pretty good. You guys can see we're still in range. The week still is not here. I mean, the week still didn't close. Okay, we still got 3 days and 7 hours left. Good morning, Penny. How are you doing? AB, how you doing? Live life, love life. How are you doing? Welcome back to the live, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you guys are from around the world. Make sure you guys smash that like. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys have not. By the way, if this is a confirmation, okay, we got about 16 people on here and we only have 3 likes. So if you guys have not liked this live, make sure you guys like it. Another thing, if you guys hear an echo or I'm laggy or anything, please let me know. Drop it in the comments below if you guys have not, or if you guys have any feedbacks, please and thank you. So having a look right here at the total is looking it's looking, I don't want to say it's looking good, but we have seen this happen multiple times where we see a long form consolidation and then we just see crypto just moving to the upside. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big move very soon. I do think ultimately we're going to see a 7 to 10 trillion dollar market cap in crypto, in the total. I just don't know when, but I do think it's going to happen eventually. Okay, I do think it's going to happen. I don't really think that the bull market is over. If we do come below this level, not only below the 50 moving average, but below 3 trillion, I think it's going to be kaput for us, and it's going to be over. So this is a trade right now that I'm currently on Ethereum. I told you guys I just wanted to get some exposure right here just in case it does go up. What we usually see, especially on crypto, is that we've seen a lot of fake outs lately where things go down, and then they just shoot right back up. Yeah, so So like I said, this could definitely be a liquidity grab right here. I know there was some, a nice little phase right here where we're consolidating. This could be a liquidity grab before going to the upside. We are seeing and have seen a bunch of these liquidity grabs by market makers. I mean, if we have a look right here, just at the 4-hour time frame, this was a massive liquidity grab right here on the 4-hour time frame. Obviously, the VPVR was also a fake out, but we're not going to be having a look at that. We saw a massive fake out right here. Okay, I thought that we were actually going to go up. That was a massive liquidity grab, a bull trap. A lot of people opened their longs, and then bang, we just got destroyed and came back down. But historically, the good news, guys, is that historically, when we are consolidating right here on the stochastic R side, the next big move is supposed to be to the upside. Right now, Ethereum is looking like a fantastic buy. I think we're going to get a nice little aggressive bounce. Maybe we range a nice little TP at 4,100 is fantastic. I just don't see Ethereum falling more than that. Like, I really don't see it happening. Also, we have positive news. Okay, I believe that the tariffs did come down by 10%. Obviously, it's not that crazy. Don't get me wrong, the tariffs are still very high when it comes to China and whatnot. But the fact that Donald Trump was able to reduce the tariffs by 10% is obviously it's a start of something. It looks like the meeting did go pretty well with with the president of China, or whatever you guys want to call it, a dictator. I'm not gonna go ahead and be too political on here, but oh my god, guys, 1 second, give me a moment, guys, give me a moment. I apologize. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. So I was pretty much speaking, talking, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, my the drink that I had in hand pretty much spilled all over the place. So, cheers, obviously. Anyways, let's go back to our trade right here. Let's see what our average entry is on our trade. It looks like we did get the fake out. Let's see if we could pump back to the upside. Looking pretty good. We are in positive right now, or about to be at least. Let's see. Our average entry, our entry is 3,748. Okay, 3,748. I think that we come back at least to 4,100. 3,748 is a pretty good it's a pretty good entry. I mean, if you're taking it right here on a 15x long, I mean, you're looking at 150% gain. So let's do 4,100 on a TP right here, just real quick. We're looking at 142%, so right under 150%. This would give us roughly a $55,000 profit. 55,000, yeah, that's pretty good. We did not go all in on our account, obviously. Um, Stop loss. I mean, we could definitely put a stop loss right below these wicks right here. I don't think that we're gonna come this low, but a stop loss of 3,630 is pretty good. 3,630 is good. Minus 18,000. I'm not gonna go ahead and do a stop loss because we could definitely see these wicks happening. We could definitely see these wicks happening where we wick down and then come back up. And I think it's gonna happen here too. I think it's gonna happen here too. But typically, guys, I do want to be honest. When we do have this pattern where we go down and then consolidate, the continuation, unfortunately, is essentially to go down. But we're gonna have to see what happens here. It looks like we are almost in profit on our trade. Yeah, we're in profit right here by 1%. So let's see what happens here in the next. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but let's see what happens. Let's see if we could maybe take a trade on Bitcoin. Bitcoin also, I think Bitcoin could have a nice little rebound this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and open a long on BTC. This is going to be a way more and bigger leverage long on Bitcoin. It's going to be way more than 15x. We're going to go ahead and do 50x because, of course, guys, it is Bitcoin. We're going to do $10,000 right here. Insufficient margin. Get out of here. We're going to go ahead and do 10K right here on BTC. So the total position for Bitcoin is currently sitting at $483,000. The total position for Ethereum is currently sitting at $587,000. Of course, this is with the leverage. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys have not liked, make sure you guys like the live. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys have not subscribed to BYDFi, make sure you guys subscribe on BYDFi. You could get a $5 or $1,000 deposit bonus actually if you sign up with my link. I will be pinning the link right here. It's in the chat. So make sure you guys sign up. You can get access to pretty much all my trades if you guys are interested. And pretty much that's about it. So going back right here into the trades, our Bitcoin trade right now is up 2%. Ethereum trades, both trades are in green, but nothing too crazy. I am hoping for a nice little bounce to the upside. Zcash is looking pretty ugly, sitting at $3.21. Yeah, Zcash is not looking nice. But of course, if Bitcoin does reverse, we could definitely see everything reversing as well. Here's Zcash. I mean, this is Dash right here. I know a lot of people might not find this interesting, but this is Dash on the daily time frame, and it looks like Dash could get ready to explode. It looks like Dash could get ready to explode, in my opinion. Nice little horizontal or bull pennant. I mean, we saw a massive pump. Now we're just consolidating. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to the upside. $84, a 2x return from here would be pretty realistic for Dash, in my opinion. For those of you guys who don't know what Dash is, privacy coin, OG coin, back from 2014, and pretty much that's about it. So let's have a look right here. Um, all right, so what was we could have a look at this, have a look at the 15-minute time frame real quick. We're also going to be having a look at the 5-minute time frame. Let's take a look at that. What's going on over here? So nothing too crazy. We do have a positive order block right here on Ethereum, I believe. Yeah, this is Ethereum on the 15-minute time frame. We do have a pretty big order block right here on Ethereum. I think this is going to ultimately hold. We also do have multiple break of structure. I would love to see a change of structure on Ethereum to essentially start the move to the upside. A couple liquidity sweeps here, nothing too crazy. The last change of structure we had was yesterday. Nice little fake out, nothing too crazy. But I would love to see a change of structure. Maybe if we break this 3,800, which is literally not that far away, we could potentially have a nice little change of structure. We're gonna have to see. But ultimately, I do think that 3,718 will essentially hold. Okay. Cheers, guys, by the way. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, of course, um make sure you guys, say something in the chat. If you guys have any questions, feel free. If you guys have not joined the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description below on the Discord. Okay. I will start to put more trades on swing signals and scalp signals and market analysis. I talk to you guys all the time, not all the time, but I'm here daily. I will definitely be here more often, and pretty much that's about it. So make sure you guys join the Discord if you guys haven't. And pretty much that's about it. So we got two trades going on right now. We got a Bitcoin long and Ethereum long. I decided to take a do you ever trade other assets other than crypto? I mean, I took the BYND. I took this long, or I bought this crypto, this stock. Someone put it on the Discord. I bought it at like $1.38 and I sold at like $5, I think $5.38. I know it went higher than that. We peaked at 7.8. Pre-market, I believe it was even like $8, but I couldn't sell because the market wasn't closed. So I decided to sell like right here, which was still pretty good. But that's about it. I trade gold sometimes. Let's see what gold is. Gold is currently up right now, which is a little bit concerning because typically when gold does go up, that's not good for crypto or any risky asset. Silver is absolutely exploding, by the way. Silver is looking pretty good right here. Nice little candle. I mean, this could be a momentum mover for silver. Gold also maybe could be a good long, but I don't know. I don't exactly know what's going on in the whole I don't know. Like I feel like there's going to be a nuclear war happening. It's a little bit suspicious that Donald Trump is starting to test nuclear bombs. That's a little bit suspicious, but we're gonna have to see. But you're not planning on making sales on other assets. I'm searching a more trending asset trade than crypto at the moment. I think I made like a one gold trade. I think you could trade gold on PYDFi. It's called AUX. Is it AUX? No, what is it called? AUD? No. What is XAU? Maybe. Yeah. I've taken a few gold calls. Yeah, XAU. Thank you. I've taken a few gold calls or trades on BYD, but pretty much that's about it. It looks like a good long. I'm not gonna lie. This could be a fantastic hedge, but the thing is that I'm being a little bit too biased right now because if this does go up, we're most likely gonna see crypto get destroyed. We're gonna see crypto get destroyed. So I am being a little bit biased right here. What time frame is this? This is a 4-hour time frame. Let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame on. Um, Actually, it's doing the same pattern that. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm being a little bit biased, but this could be a potential good long, and we're not going to see any fake outs. Like I think if we break out, like you can't really manipulate gold like you could with Bitcoin or low cap altcoins. But I think that if we do break this level right here on gold, let me take out this thing right here. I think if we do break out this level on gold, this could be a nice little long to maybe back to the all time highs, maybe 4,375, something like that. Um, yeah, let's see if Ethereum holds this though. Let's see. Let's have a look right here on the 1-hour time frame. Let's see if Ethereum can hold here on the 1-hour time frame. That's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Maybe we have some sort of fake out like we saw right here. We saw multiple break of structure, fake outs, liquidity sweeps, right here, right here, right here. Maybe we see another one. That's going to be very interesting to see what happens on Ethereum. If we do see that, that's going to be good. But I'm currently long right now on. Yeah, I'm long right now on Ethereum and I'm long on Bitcoin. Let's zoom in real quick. I don't like this color of this. That's fine. That's a better color. It was just too dark before. Um, yeah, let's see what happens here, honestly. On yeah, RIP KDA, I agree. Very disappointing. Very sad, but it is what it is. Listen, this is a good time to short. I know KDA is not in a lot of exchanges right now. It was delisted, but this is probably a good time to short. I mean, it's obviously risky. We could definitely see a massive pump. People might get liquidated. Maybe the team might take advantage of like liquidity grabs and etc. Like to manipulate. But listen, this could be a good short. I mean, 20%. Maybe we come back down, we break out, come back to this level. It's very interesting because the market has been absolutely tanking and KD is going up. So it's pretty interesting, but it is what it is for now. Yeah, it is what it is for now. I'm just keeping an eye on Ethereum right now. Yeah, but you don't want to short to 0 0 because you're not gonna make like more than 2x unless you're playing with it's just it's harder to make money shorting because it doesn't compound like how you long, if that makes sense. Like the max you could make on shorting, even if you are playing with 50x leverage, is 2x, not even. Like 2x would be the maximum if it goes down 99.99%, which is, yeah, it's pretty much zero. Longs can suck infinite money, and but short can only suck as much as in the market having liquidity of that. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it's holding pretty well right here. Nice little we do have a nice little order block right here on Ethereum between 3,718 to 3,674, which is looking pretty nice. Our trades obviously not looking so great so far. I mean, we're down 1,500 on Ethereum and we're down $800 on Bitcoin, but I'm not worried yet. Yeah, I'm not really worried yet. What's the chance KDA ever recovers though? Probably like 2%. I don't think KDA is ever going to recover, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think Dina's recovering. Guys, if we have 17 people on here, only 7 likes. If you guys have not liked this video, make sure you guys like the video. Was I invested? Yeah, I lost $29,800 to be exact. I was invested. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. I spoke a lot about KDA on my YouTube channel. So anyone who was affected, and first of all, I always said it's never financial advice. But if you were affected, I'm sorry. But of course, it's never financial advice. A lot of money, a lot of my money is now in USDC and USDT actually, or high cap altcoins after what happened. Yeah, KDA is dead. Yeah, I agree. I agree that KDA is dead. I agree. I agree. I agree. It is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. I mean, yeah, that's just a situation. Let's have a look right here. Ethereum currently down 6% on Ethereum, 11%, 12% on Bitcoin. Let's have a look on X right here. Let's see if there's any news, anything crazy going on right here. Maybe we'll put some music because things are looking a little bit boring. Things are not looking a little bit boring. They are a little bit boring. Insane Trump manipulating crypto market with China tariffs again. Um, let's see. Crypto is a scam at an all-time high. I'm sorry to all people who are holding any coins right now. I quit and I'm not coming back. Bitcoin will never trade. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Walter Bloomberg said any tweets right here. Doge to lead Pentagon effort to acquire thousands of drones. Okay, that mortgage rates in the U.S. dropped 6.7, falling for 4th week. Let's see if there's any tariff news happening right here. Yeah, Trump and T agreed to 1-year trade truce. I like that was 14 hours ago. This is what I was saying. I don't understand why the market is dumping, because when we do have positive trade news, or negative, sorry, the market dumps. But now we have some sort of positive happening. Quantitative tightening ending December 1st, yet we dump. The only reason why I think this dump is happening right now is because of the the trial of the nuclear weapon that Trump is currently doing. Let's just add a little bit of music. Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear this. I just added a little bit of chill music just for the vibes. It's a little bit boring out here. Kind of weird though. To just shut down out of nowhere after all these grants. I think October liquidation event made him. Yeah, I agree. The October liquidation definitely made a big disaster on KDA. I even said it that a lot of people were going to get bankrupt. Like, why Trump always gonna come out and we're pumping, ruining everything, dog. Listen, Trump is a funny guy. He's for sure trading all this. He's making billions, honestly. Crypto's the easiest thing to manipulate. He can't do it with stocks really, and crypto is, I don't want to say it's not traceable, but you don't really know what belongs to who, so, or who belongs to what. You got Tornado Cash out there. It's just very, very easy to manipulate. Institutions are doing it, everyone's doing it, market makers are doing it, etc. Let's see if we get a nice little pump right here on Ethereum. It's looking pretty good though. It looks like we did recover a little bit of our money so far, and it looks like the fake out is I hope happening. So like I said, we did get a break of structure, but I believe this will be the reversal right here. I believe we will be going to the upside. I think the market is dumping because of move up after what's great overall strength. ETH should go to 4,100x. Yeah, that's my target. My target is $4,100 for ETH. If we actually zoom out right here on this chart, this is my target, 4,100. Hopefully by the weekend, I think that that should be happening. I'm gonna drop it on the VIP chat right here. Long ETH, TP 4,100. If you guys are not in the Discord, make sure you guys click on the link description below. If you guys have not signed up with BYD5, make sure you guys sign up with BYD5. You guys could get a let's have a look right here. You guys could get a $1,000 bonus if you guys sign up with my link in the description below. So if you deposit $5,000, you get a $1,000 bonus. If you sign up with BYD5, if you deposit $1,000, you get a $200 bonus. If you deposit little money, $100, you get a $60 bonus. So why not deposit BYD5, no KYC, and you can get access to my free VIP channel right here. All I have to do is go to how to unlock VIP or free VIP access, put your UID after you deposit some funds, and pretty much that's about it. But it looks like Ethereum is recovering a little bit, barely in the green. We're about to be in profit. So Bitcoin barely in profit, but it looks like we are getting a positive bounce right here on Ethereum, which is looking pretty good. Hopefully, if we see that change of structure, okay, if we see that change of structure, if we see that break above 3,800, and we do take this bearish order block right here, I would like to see a nice little move. Maybe we get a nice little MMS, something like that, and then take it to the upside. Yo, I'm from Israel. I can spot a Jewish brother. What's your ethnicity? You Jewish, my dog? Am I Jewish? Do I look Jewish? I'm from Vegas, I'll tell you that. Come to my Discord. Send me a DM. Achi. Send me a DM, bro. All right, so look at that. When did you learn French? I'm from Montreal. I don't even know how I saw that, but what was the last thing you guys heard? I don't know what was the last thing you guys heard, but you pretty much said, how do I know French if I lived in Vegas? I grew up in Montreal. My dad is French too. He's from Paris. So I go to, first of all, I speak to my family in French every day. I speak to my aunt in French every day. I speak to everyone. You were about to say where you're from. Yeah. So I grew up in Montreal, lived in Vegas, and pretty much that's about it. But I go to Paris a lot, like 5 times a year maybe. I speak French with my family all the time. My dad is French, speak French with him. And just Montreal, like I watch hockey in French. I'm a big, but it's also Quebecois. It's very different, very different than regular French. But I also speak regular French. I don't really speak Quebecois, but yeah, guys, we're in profit. Little profit, 4.5%. Bitcoin is better. It's the better trade over here, up 13%. But we also did use higher leverage on Bitcoin, 50x. And Ethereum USDT, we did use 15x. Ethereum USD 15x, Bitcoin USD 50x. It looks like things are looking pretty freaking good right now. I am hoping we get a change of structure though. Hopefully we get a nice little change of structure right here, 3,800. Yeah, hopefully we get that. Hopefully we get that nice little bump. Hopefully we don't get rejected here though. because this was a support, right? This was a support. Hopefully this is not something like that. But if it does happen, that's okay, because I'm just gonna add more right here at 3,714. By the way, guys, BYDFi, once again, there's no KYC. Okay, all over the world, no KYC. Make sure you guys sign up. Let's have a look. VIP chat right here. Those recommend 4,300, but that hasn't on his POS. SL. Wait, 4,000. Wait, what? All right, nice little pump right here. Very, very cute pump. Up $3,000 right here on our trade. 8%. We're up 15% on Bitcoin, looking pretty good. Get a bet on we made one. $3,460. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what's going on with Dash right here on the daily. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that. It looks like Dash is holding pretty decent right here. You got to make 20K to have at least 1 to 2. 20K per trade or 20K per... I know people think that, or a lot of people say 1 to 3 or 3 to 1 or RR. You know, it really depends. It depends on your leverage. It depends on, you know, because when you're using more leverage, you're ultimately going to need to put a tighter stop loss. So it could be like 0.5 to 3 or, you know, some shit like that. Okay, so the good thing about this that I like is that we did come back and close above this level right here, which is good. We did come back and close above this level, which is fine. I think we get a continuation in the next few hours to the upside. Hopefully we take this order block right here and this order block and we get a change of structure. That's the hope. That's the hope, right? You're trading against millions of people, hundreds of millions of people. This is smart algo, but you could also spot order blocks like I mean, you could spot order blocks like on the 4-hour time frame, like, you know, like let me exit this right here. Like this is an order block right here. This is technically an order block as well. I mean, we're just consolidating and then dumped out of nowhere. This is one as well. This is a big one as well. When is Ethereum gonna go to 10K? Listen, this is the Ethereum chart, right? Let me have a look right here at Ethereum on the monthly time frame, because monthly time frame is just way more entertaining and interesting. First of all, the fact that Ethereum is coming back down and retesting the monthly breakout is good. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, we saw rejection. I mean, we saw this whole thing starting right here, right? We saw this whole thing starting right here. We got rejected once, twice. I just don't see Ethereum coming below this level right here. I don't see Ethereum coming below 3,200 and closing below it. If we do see that, this was just a massive fake out by institutions. But why would they do this? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask, like, why would they do this? I think November, I'm not saying we're going to see something like that because obviously that's February 27, but I think we should see a green dildo. I don't know, maybe 7,000, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Everything is hope, obviously, right? Everything is hope. Where do you see Bitcoin bottoming out? 96. I understand the vision of $96,000, but let's have a look right here on the weekly time frame. First of all, I do like to have a look at these exponential moving average. Let's have a look right here at the EMA ribbon. $100,000. Listen, here's the thing, right? If we go below these EMA ribbons, and I called it in the last bull market, okay? I called it in the last bull market. The last bull market, I told you guys, like, yeah, we saw a quick little fake out right here, came back up. That was the last pump, okay? That was the last pump. We came back down, and multiple weeks, came back up. I told you guys, this is over. This is just a dead cat bounce right here. This was just a dead cat bounce, and then boom, the bear market started. If we come below these EMA ribbons and close like we saw right here, I think that's going to be the end of the bull market. We're going to have one final pump before coming back to the downside. I really do think that's what's going to happen. I mean, I don't have all the history here. If I open another chart, you could actually see that when we are above these exponential moving average, we're in a bull market. When we're below it, we're in a bear market. And right now we're above it and we're in a bull market. We haven't been below it on the weekly time frame. So that's what's happening. On the 2-week time frame, it probably looks even better. Yeah, the 2-week time frame looks even better. Like, we needed that pullback and retest these EMA ribbons. We needed it. We saw boom, came back down, retested, came back down, retested, boom, came back down, retested. We had too much space right here. We can't have too much space. You always need to see that retest. And right now we're retesting it. So it's very possible that in the next couple weeks, next week, next 2 weeks, we see Bitcoin going to the upside and make an all-time high. Maybe $150,000. That's why the Moon Carl, I know a lot of you guys don't like him, but I believe he called or he said something about $150,000. Maybe it wasn't him. Buy altcoins now, hold for 3 months, thank me later. Bitcoin to 150,000 within the next 2 months. Yeah, so like, yeah, it's very possible that we're gonna see that happening. BTC RSI not overbought, not even overbought yet. RSI, which RSI? Stochastic RSI or regular RSI? And it depends what time frame you're looking at also, because every time frame will tell a different story. But obviously, if we have a look right here at the daily time frame, yeah, we're not overbought. Even on the weekly time frame, we're not overbought. I would like to see, though, I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see Bitcoin on the weekly hold above the 50 on the RSI. I would really like to see that. Hopefully we see that. I mean, but the last time we did come below, I mean, nothing happened. It was right here. We saw a nice little, bullish divergence, came back up. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. I don't know, but hopefully we see a bounce. I mean, our trades are looking okay. $3,000. Yeah, we're 7% on ETH, 7% on Bitcoin. Obviously, the fees are, because I did high leverage in market, 234 fees right here, and 193 on 50x. These are massive positions. You guys need to understand that these are massive positions. I mean, you're paying $200 for $500,000 position and 234 for. I mean, that's pretty good. What do you guys do during the bull market? Short or just stop trading? I short. I'm gonna short during the bear market. I'm gonna short and I'm not gonna have any spot bags. 200x leverage, that's crazy. Yeah, crypto's not looking bad right now. Crypto's, I mean, it's looking pretty bad, but our trade, I want to say, is not looking bad. I think we got in at a pretty good area. Hopefully we get a change of structure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start selling everything in the next 3 months. I think maybe February. I think I'm gonna start selling everything. Ledger, USDT, prepare for the next bull market. And the next bull market is most likely only going to be Bitcoin and some altcoins, maybe meme coins, because meme coins are always going to be around. Meme coins are always going to be here. So yeah. Yeah, altcoins cooked us. Altcoins absolutely cooked us. Unfortunately, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I thought the live rugged for a second. I didn't understand what was going on. You need to change the resolution to 1920 by 1080p. 1920 1080p. Oh, I'm on 60 FPS. That's why. Am I lagging, guys? By the way, am I lagging? Yeah, the quality does not need to be this good, unfortunately. Not for this live, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is for now. Anyways, let me know if I'm lagging, fam. Yeah, I know. I need to change it to 30 FPS. I have to. When I create regular videos, I do 60 FPS, and then when I do lives, I usually do 30. And that's why it's lagging so much. I don't want to restart the stream also because I do have to go. I can switch to 30 FPS while I'm streaming. It's okay. Anyways, it looks to be okay now. I think, I hope. All right, fam. It's been an hour. You know what my trades are for now? Yeah, you guys know what my trades are. I'm gonna update you guys, obviously, on the Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord yet, please come and join the Discord. I would love to have you guys in it. Like I said, I'm back. I will be doing these lives more often, hopefully every day. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I will try to be live tomorrow. If not, Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then the usual routine, I guess. Maybe not Saturday. Actually, I'll let you guys know. I usually do go live Saturday, Sunday, but I'll let you guys know very soon. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Hopefully we have a pump this weekend. I think it's going to be good. Maybe we get one more dump, and pretty much that's about it. If you guys have not signed up with BYD5 to claim your $1,000 bonus, make sure you guys click on the link in the description below, and I will catch you guys in my next stream. Peace out.